Alright, Shalom. My name is Warrior.
Zakaria.
First and foremost, giving all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh,
Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Baha, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elect scattered throughout the earth. Okay, we're going to do this lesson. We're going to go into, basically, we're going to go into Jake, man. We're going to go into Jake a little bit, might go into some prophecy a little bit, of course. Alright. Mark of the Beast is coming. You got all this technology that's coming out, all this biometrics, different things that's coming out. The stores, Amazon came out. They finally opened up their store to where you could just walk in and grab whatever you want and walk out, and it'll automatically pay for whatever you grab. You won't be able to steal anything because they have cameras, motion sensors, like all this hot technology following your every step. So the scriptures tell you to measure the time diligently, and the scriptures also say, that these times are evil. All right, and you can see all this technology that's coming out, and it's pure wickedness and it's pure evil. And it's telling you, basically, man, it's telling you, that we're in those times of the mark of the beast. We're in those times of an economic collapse. All right, this system is bugging out. The system is shutting down, man. All right, where I work, there's a lot of computers and robots, man. Esau's damn devil is so greedy, and he's so excessive that this bastard will have all of his slaves working hardcore, man. And he'll run that business, he'll run that operation center 24 hours a day. All right, so the robots are sputtering out, all his machinery is breaking down. Basically, everything's breaking down, man. All right, just like the society's breaking down, because that's how Esau is. Esau's so greedy and shit, man, that he just runs up the clock. He just runs everything 24 hours, man. And that's why it talks about the other nations being mad, because they drunk of this wine. They drunk of Esau's wine, man. And so the other nations are mad too. That's why you got over in China, you got iPhone factories where they actually have structures to keep people from killing themselves, man. To keep people from jumping over the side rails and committing suicide because their life is hell, man. Right, because they're mass producing, all right, and that's what Esau's about, is mass production, man. All right, and that's why everything's deteriorating, because he gives nothing any rest.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Go ahead.
So Isaiah chapter 14, verse 11, thy pomp is brought down to the grave.
Yeah, that pomp, your proudness is being brought down. All right, all this technology that you've excelled yourself in and exalted yourself in. All right, your sword. Basically, all this stuff is being broken to pieces, man. It's all corroding and melting down, man. Go ahead.
And the noise of thy vials, the worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee.
Yeah, man, the noise of your vials, right? Because cheerfulness is departing from this place. Alright, and even this word going out, you got people bugging out. You got Esau tripping out, finding out he's an Edomite. Can't even eat or sleep anymore. Alright, and you got the Rothschilds that are tripping the fuck out too, because they know what's going on. They know the time that they're in. Alright, so the noise of their vials is being brought down too, man.
It says the worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee.
Break that down.
Yeah, so that's talking about the infrastructure, man. All right, this infrastructure is deteriorating inside and out. So when it's talking about the worms cover thee, hey, when worms cover a body when it's in the grave, that's because the worms are there to help break it down. So Esau's system is breaking down within and without. All right, so the worms is talking about all their infrastructure, man. That's why they gotta always repair roads, bridges. All right, they're all rusted, crumbling apart.
Yeah, they can't keep up with it either.
No.
They can't keep up with it. No matter how hard they work, these slaves, man, they can't keep up with it because they use it 24 hours. There's no rest. When you go into the scriptures, you look at the Sabbath, right? The gates were closed on the Sabbath. They wouldn't, you weren't going out or coming in. You weren't buying or selling. Nothing was going on the Sabbath, man. You know what I'm saying? Esau doesn't uphold any of these traditions, man. Esau doesn't uphold any of these laws or commandments that are in the Bible. Even though he says that, he's a Christian, he's a God-fearing person, and this, that, and the third, he doesn't uphold any of these things that's written in the Bible. And that's why you see people going to and fro in the earth constantly 24/7, man. The earth never sleeps, basically, man. The earth never sleeps. Alright, the earth never gets any rest. Alright, Esau's constantly sucking out oil, constantly cutting down trees, constantly polluting the air, constantly polluting the sea, constantly growing things, constantly building things. Alright, this earth never gets any rest. Ever since Esau's been in rulership, this earth has not had any time to relax and just chill for a moment. That's why it talks about, the creation, the whole creation groaning and waiting for, the kingdom to come, basically.
Yeah, I mean, the creature, which is us and all creation, is waiting for the manifestation of the sons of God, which is the elect being sealed now. Because once the elect gets sealed, Yahweh Shai going to return, man, and set the world back in the righteous manner it's supposed to be in. All right, with righteousness reigning forever. All right, because Esau being in rule. All right, like the scripture says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. So everything is all fucked up. All right, creation itself is mourning because of this damn devil. Okay, I was watching videos of this damn devil earlier today. All right, they'll set up talk shows, TV shows with so-called underage boys and girls, and Esau be a straight up pedophile on that shit, man. All right, this place is so fucked up because of this devil, man. The Lord said he did afflict us. All right, chastise us, put us in a bondage. But the heathen, they forwarded the affliction. They made it worse. Esau made it worse. And you other nations, all you gooks, you East Indians, all you other fucks, man.
Yeah, man, that's why, and it talks about, I think it's in Daniel, that he shall wear out the saints, man.
Yeah.
If you gotta deal with your everyday life, which is hell, man. It's pure hell. You gotta deal with these people. Alright, you gotta deal with your job. You gotta deal with, this whole monetary system, the way everything's set up. Alright, you can't even grow your own food. Otherwise, Esau have some shit to say. He might tax you for it. He might come and arrest you. You growing too much food in your backyard, man. So you gotta go get produce from the stores, and it's pretty much all GMO. You know what I mean? And they have things to say like all this non-GMO, this, that, but
it really don't matter because, look at the water that you're giving the plant.
Yeah,
you're plugging the plants with fluoride, with heavy metals, poisons, and a plant is a living creature, so it's gonna absorb that. The shit they put in the air. So really, it don't matter if it's GMO or not. At the end of the day, non-GMO shit is still fucking GMO because you're giving it GMO fucking water. It has to breathe in this GMO fucking air. All right? Then you got these GMO animals that might come and just piss on your shit. Or these GMO birds just come and shit all over your stuff.
Yeah, 'cause that water is straight up fucking toxic waste, man.
It's just poison.
It's just battery acid. Romans 8:22, for we know that the whole creation groaneth and travaileth in pain together until now. See, so the whole creation is in travail, man. The whole creation is in pain because of Esau. Right? Because it tells you through surfeiting, man. You know, surfeiting means excess. And Esau's all about excess. That's why he's got these big corporations, these big companies that just manufacture, man. Manufacture 24 hours a day, man. Alright?
Well, it tells you in Job that his belly is as hell.
Mm-hmm.
This devil can never have enough. Okay? Never. That's why he has to be exterminated. He's never happy. He never has enough. Here it is, they got all the money in the world. They want more. Here it is, they got control of the whole planet Earth, but they want more. That's why they want to go to space. Okay, they want to go to space to try to destroy the moon. Because the Lord's covenant was that if the moon and the sun and the stars will stop shining, then he'll give Esau his birthright back. That's why this devil be building all kinds of high-tech submarines to go under the sea to discover the depths of the sea. You know? What do you think he's going to do if he does go down there? He's going to see Leviathan and try to kill Leviathan, man. Try to kill everything. You know?
Yeah, you try and kill everything, which he's already doing. He's already destroying the entire earth.
Yeah, but he ain't going to be able to kill Leviathan or the elect, you know?
He's already trying to kill everything. And therein lies the point. Therein lies the whole point of this topic, is that, you know, we're out here telling Israel, we're telling you Jakes, man, that this is what it is. Alright? That Esau, the so-called white man, is a devil, man. And that this is what he does, and this is what he wants to do. And he won't stop until he's depleted and destroyed everything, man. And he'll destroy you if he was allowed, man. He would destroy all of you.
Yeah. And what I mean by he ain't gonna be able to kill the elect, because remember what Yahweh Shai told Pontius Pilate, man. He said, "You have no authority over my life. The ones that get killed, they're martyrs for Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. That's just a testimony. All right, that's just prophecy being fulfilled. The Lord killing them, all right. The Lord using them as a sacrifice, man. Esau can't do shit if the Lord don't allow him.
Oh yeah, there's scripture on that.
You know?
Go past scripture on that.
Esau can't do nothing unless the Lord allows him to. And who said that best? Yahweh Shai when he rebuked fucking Pilate, man. He told him, you don't have power to take my life. Don't you see that I'm laying my life down willingly? Can I summon 12 legions of angels to tear your empire up? He told him like that, straight up. He didn't speak to him nicely, man. He threatened him. All right, you gotta think he cursed Pilate's bitch ass out. He said when he said that, Pilate was more afraid. Pilate knew that was the Messiah, man. That's why he had to repent like 3 times. He had to wash his hands. He had to go tell Jake, like, I'm gonna do this to this guy. But he got scared of of the emperor coming down on his ass, man. He knew that was the Lord, man. That's why when he wrote the name on the cross, he put Yahweh Shai of Nazareth, King of the Jews. And one of them wicked ass Jakes was like, no, say that he said he was the King of the Jews.
Yeah.
He's like, what I wrote is gonna stay.
Yeah, he said say that, like, basically he's the self-proclaimed King of the Jews. You know, but yeah, Esau can't do a goddamn thing out of his own power, man. Because Esau has no power. Nobody has power. It tells you in the scriptures that nobody has power over their own life. So how is Esau going to somehow magically have power over his life, man? That shit don't make no sense. This is Isaiah 51:12. It says, I, even I, am he that comforteth you, Who art thou, that thou shouldest be afraid of a man that shall die, and of the Son of Man which shall be made as grass? And that's why they talks about not fearing that which should kill the body, not fearing the faces of these people, not letting the incredulity of these people trouble you, because they're going to be destroyed. Alright, Satan fucks with you throughout your day to day. You might have somebody that says some stupid shit to you, does some stupid shit to you, cuts you off while you're driving. All these things that happen to you, these little things that, man, sometimes makes you want to just go off and strike somebody. That's all Satan just pushing your buttons, man. But really there's no reason to get too upset about it, because these people are going to be destroyed, man. All these people are going to fucking die. Alright? That's why it says, who art thou, that thou shouldest be afraid of a man that shall die, and of the Son of Man which shall be made as grass? And forgettest the Lord thy Maker, that hath stretched forth the heavens, and laid the foundation of the earth. See, so the Lord can do anything. The Lord's the one that created everything.
Yep.
So the Lord can do any damn thing. It tells you nothing is too hard.
Yep.
And has fear continually every day because of the fury of the oppressor, as if he were ready to destroy. And where is the fury of the oppressor? See, so it's not the oppressor, it's not Esau that's ready to destroy, man. It's actually the Lord. Alright? The Lord is the one that's getting ready to destroy. That is ready to destroy, man. Alright, so it's not out of Esau's will. It's Esau being moved by the Lord, man.
Yep. This is Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 39. See now that I, even I am he, and there is no power with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so the Lord, alright, he said there's no God with me, meaning there's no other gods. Alright, he's the supreme being. Yahweh, and since Yahweh Shai laid down his life, now Yahweh Shai has all authority that's in heaven and in earth. Okay? So it's Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai? Yahweh, Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai. Alright, there is no other gods besides them. They kill and they make alive. So with you people scared of Esau ain't shit, man. You gotta fear Yahweh, Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai. Okay? Even right now. Because the day of the Lord is their day. And like they say in the world, you got these women, they'll say, I remember my mom would tell me, there's a song, I forget who sang it, but it's a Jake woman, and she says, it's my party, or it's my birthday, and I'll cry if I want to. Well, that's Yahweh Shai's birthday pretty much, man. And when he comes, he's coming back to kill shit. It's the day of the Lord's vengeance, man. That's why you have to understand for yourself. All you brothers that are new, just coming in, you have to understand, if you have enough to sacrifice even your own life or your family in order to be saved. Because if you're half-stepping and you get to that point, the Lord gonna kill you too. He's only coming back to save his elect. If you're not part of the elect, he's gonna kill you, man. If you were doing the work 10, 20 years, man, and you just weren't chosen. He's not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love. But if you're a demon, you're a demon. You can't fake that shit. That's why it's written all over, even the new. You can't serve two masters. You can't serve the world and serve the Lord. That's what you call half-stepping, man. So I'm going to read it again. Deuteronomy 32 and 39. See now that I, even I, am he, and there is no power with me, meaning besides him. I kill and I make alive. So the Lord kills and he makes alive. He makes people whole. He plagues people. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. So nobody can run from the Lord's hand. Alright? And the Lord got two hands, right? Left and a right hand. That's still the Lord. So it's not Esau. It's really the Lord. using Esau. You know?
Yeah, man. Get Isaiah 10 and 5. You know, because that's what it is. It's Esau ain't nothing but a chess piece. Esau is just a piece on the board, man. It's being moved around. That's why when you look at the Lord's Prayer, it says, you know, let thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Alright, so basically everything that happens is according to the Lord's will, to the Most High's will.
Yeah.
Even Yahweh Shai said, I came not to confess myself. I'm not doing my will, I'm doing the Father's will. So even Yahweh Shai has no choice but to do the Father's will, man. Right? And that's why Yahweh Shai is a perfect example of how to be. Because he wasn't bucking up against it or nothing like that. You know, he came to do the Most High's will, and that's what he did. He fulfilled what he had to fulfill, and he overcame and accomplished what was meant to be accomplished. Alright?
This is Isaiah 10 and 5. O Assyrian, the rod of mine anger, and the staff in their hand is my indignation.
Yeah, the Assyrians, Esau. Spiritually Esau today. Alright? This is Babylon. Alright, this is Babylon the Great that we're in. Esau and these Chaldeans, man, the Rothschilds, they're the rulers over Babylon. Alright, so they're the modern day Assyrian. Alright? And that sword that's in their hand, that staff that's in their hand, that's of the Lord's indignation. Okay? And Esau is gonna, Salaki, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is gonna use Esau to come down upon you Jakes, man. Alright, and that's what we're constantly warning you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans about. Is that, you know, ultimately the Lord is coming down on black people. Alright, the Lord is coming down on Mexicans. The Lord is coming down on native indigenous peoples. Alright? If you're not an Israelite, if you're not part of the elect of the Israelites, man, the Lord is coming down upon you. Alright? And he's going to use Esau to do it. And so that's why we're warning you, constantly warning you, even though you don't want to hear it, even though you pretty much spit in our faces, we're still constantly telling you, this is what's going to happen, man. And that's the same thing that the Lord did, alright? When Yahweh Shai was on the scene, he was telling them, you know, when you see the abomination of desolation, flee to the fucking hills, man. And he was trying to warn his people that Esau was going to come down on them in those times. Alright, and what did they do? They stoned, they spit on him, they beat him, they delivered him to the Romans. Alright, they mocked him, and they put him up on a cross. They sought to kill him several times, man.
Yeah, I'm going to continue with this while you get there real quick. It says, I will send him against an hypocritical nation.
Yeah, hypocritical nation. A nation that declares... Alright, Slug, go ahead.
I will send him against an hypocritical nation, and against the people of my wrath will I give him a charge,